Okay, let's do this. I'm still gonna be careful. I'm not gonna be in a rush and think, oh, let's see how fast I can do it. I'm just gonna do one thing at a time. I've got a picture over here I gotta be careful of. This thing was expensive. I should move it somewhere else out of the room. I thought it would be out of the way. I think it's going to be. Okay, now, I'm just gonna pull it on back. Nice and easy. Easy does it. Okay. Here it comes. Here it goes. Here we are. Here we are. Right like that. Kaboom. Kaboink, kaboink, kaboink. And now I can my electrical tape, I always like to, I try to remember to put the tape so it's easy to pull off, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get it on there too much and then it's hard to get it all back off. Okay, get my wire resituated here. I could just cut the wire off, but again, I don't like wasting wire and stuff. If I can use it, fine. Okay. And so I'll just be careful with this. Get it out of here. Make sure I'm careful with it. Make sure I check the ends. To make sure that I don't have any grease on them before I set it on the white carpet and all that. Okay, and so now, no attic. There was no attic up there. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? And I'm not going to mount this box, this metal box just yet, but I'm just going to straighten these wires out. Now see, I can have this wherever, and before I put it in this box, I can just slide it through here and hold that up there so that now I can get the marks. I can pre-drill, figure out where I'm going to have the screws going up into the TJI, make sure I got enough room, and see if that's what I'll probably do first. I'll probably snap this bit on to make sure I can get it up in there. And isn't that something? I should have snapped that on first. You know what I mean? That's what I should have done. But I guess I could do that. Okay? To make sure that I don't hit this, to make sure I don't have to cut this back a little bit, because once I put these wires in through there, it's hard to get them back out. You know, and that's what that next little piece is for. That gets on the back of that pancake box. It's designed for that. But for our purposes, does it really, truthfully matter? I mean, there's no attic up here. It cracked me up. One time I put one of these up. I didn't have a plastic ring, and years ago they didn't have those snap-on things. They had like a Romex connector. I could have put a Romex connector in, put this up, tighten the Romex connector, shove the Romex connector up in there, which tightens onto the wire. I didn't do anything, and I got nailed by a couple subscribers. Hey, VideoJoe, you shouldn't have done that. That's not per code. Technically, it's not per code because you don't want the edge of the metal rubbing on your wire. Okay, especially if it's up in your attic, somebody steps on it, and that could shave off this and then could give you an instant spark, an instant tripping your breaker because you just ran right through the wire sheeting on the outside and you tagged one of the inside wires or two of them. You know what I mean? But when you don't have an attic, I don't see what's going to happen. You know, but because it came with it, I'm going to put it in, and had it not come with it, I would have gotten it anyways. that way I never have an issue with it, okay? So, that's, and I'll just keep the camera rolling, because I don't like to do things and have people think I set things up and I'm not going to do what I say I'm going to do and all that. Okay, see? Now if I snapped it in that way, see, there's a certain way you want to do it, because see how it's concave? It's designed for that, so when you slide your wire up, you have to push your wire through that hole, and then it spreads this out a little bit on the other side. So because I'm going to pull the wire down from the ceiling into this box, I need to snap this in to have this on the outside. See how I've got just that little lip is going to be on the outside of this box. So I'm going to push that in, and you kind of, oh, come on. It's not, I try to push too far on one side, I think. Oh, I'm right next to that little nib where it came out. And so let's just reposition this differently and see if that's going to be an issue. Boy, it might just barely prevent this thing. Isn't that something? Just that little nib? Are you kidding me? Okay, I want that going into the box. Let's just see if I can get beyond that. And get it. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, like that. All right. Now it's in there. It's not going to come out. You see? Now I'm going to push my wire through that hole. You see what I mean? Okay, so now I'm going to get back up there, and that's what I'm going to do next. Well, I can cross that one off my list. That's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.